Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle piece from Monica Duetsch. This is a nice tangle, and I will leave it to you if you want to read the inspiration for this tangle. Check the For More Inspiration link in the description section so you can read it. It is a lovely tangle. I'm just putting a little border in here. Okay. All right. Now, as I start this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this in half. But I'm going to dare say this can be done in probably any, I want to say maybe any triangular shape, but I'm going to dare say too, maybe it could be done in another, in any shape. I haven't played with it like that. I just thought about that right now. Okay, so I'm just going to do this like this, and we'll do both sides here. And it, like I said, it's a really cute tangle. So I have a square, and I've divided it in half. And here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I'm just going to do the one half. I'll fill the other half out after this is done for the picture, and but this way you'll see it, and I'll keep in line with making this a quickie video. All right, so in somewhat the center of your triangle space, we're going to, well, actually it might be easier to come out from the corners and into that orb. And what's lovely about this, no perfection needed. And then, and this is not going to matter which direction you start, but you'll want to keep, we want to keep it consistent. So here this would be the right side of this line. I'm just going to draw a little curve line, and have fun and play with these as you will, like size and whatnot, and then turning the tile so I'm looking at this and still on the right side. Same thing here and on the right side, so it alternates. Then so I needed to divide out some of Monica's steps, and so this is how I did it, because I wanted to. It's like I saw what she did, but I needed to see more of how she did it, so I kind of reverse engineered some things. And so here's what I decided would be best to do. And so you can play with it, look at her tangle. That's why I put that in the For More Inspiration link. So on the opposite, so the empty side, right, we're going to do a long curved line all the way to the orb. So from the edge to the orb. All right. And then, so what it looks like from hers is, and this is where I was like, well, how exactly am I going to do this? And those of you that know me, it's like, I need to know these things versus just kind of winging it. And so here's how I decided I would do it. Of course, if you find a better way for you, go right ahead. It's all okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to aura. I'm going to start with the smaller curved line, and I'm going to aura these. Well, I'm just going to pick a distance. And I'm going to aura them till they get about to the orb. I wanted it to be a little bit more curved in, so I've adjusted it as I'm going. And actually, I might leave it here. This is, again, where you can play, because what's going to happen is we're going to aura the other side, and they're going to kind of meet in the middle. And I was just having, maybe it sounds silly to you, but I was having a rough time, like going, well, let me think about this for a minute. And then I was thinking to myself, I really shouldn't have to think about this for too long. But I do. It is just me and stuff. So I'm just doing all of these. And like I said, coming up either right to the orb, or halfway. This is one of those where I'm telling myself, it's going to look pretty when it's done. It's going to look pretty when it's done. Don't worry about it. Okay, and so while I'm in this position right here, I'm going to go ahead and aura these. And some of them I've kind of taken like right from the starting point of the previous and ending. So I've been kind of just playing with that, keeping it more narrow on the inside. And then here's the other thing. We can go back to the. I don't like the way that. Okay. I don't like the way that was feeling in my hand. We can go back and we can place some here, bringing them right up into the center like that. Okay. So that's what's also nice is like even though I was trying to figure out how exactly has she done this, and and me doing me worrying about that when it in the end it doesn't matter, because like I said, and like this is like you can, when you get towards that center, just play off each side until you get it where you want it. And that's the beauty thing about Zentangle, is that it's all okay. And I like that. All right, I think I like that. Okay, here are some shading, or well, actually, now is the playtime, right? So what I did like that she had was filling this in. And it's just cute because it makes for kind of a neat flower. Now, as I mentioned, this obviously it's on a triangular shape. So I was thinking, I could just do one big triangle. Certainly could. It doesn't matter the shape of the triangle. It's fitting in these steps within the space that you have that you want to put them in. So I'm going to even say, I mean, gosh, it doesn't even have to be. That's what I'm thinking. It doesn't have to be a triangle, even maybe. You just put these points in a triangle, like that. All right. And because all of my little points in here, of course, I got to fill in this. And of course, must leave a little shine point, right? Okay, so here's my thoughts on shading. Number one, where these kind of tuck in, I'm going to put some graphite. I'm going to do these in steps. I think that would be fun. So we'll just do that step. Sometimes pushing it this way is better than going side to side. It just seems like it spreads it out better. Look at how neat that looks. Woo! All right, then this is going up, so I'm going to put I'm going to go a little heavier on here, so that way there's some contrast between this shading and this shading. So I'll do that on all three of those sides. And just bring that up. Oh, yes. Yes. And and then you can play from there. You can look at it, play, decide, well, where do I need some more graphite? Now, here's something else, is I'm going to, on this edge, and sure, why not? Because I'm going to put another one here, and I'm going to do that. I did that in my step out. So just on these edges, just to give it some curl. Where is it? There it is. And be careful on how you're bringing it out, on how much room you have. See, like this part is kind of small, So I just want to be careful so that way you have an original tile color here, so that way you, you get the result that you're looking for in that curving. And then again, oh, look at how neat that looks. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And so if you've watched any of my videos, you know I don't like the straight lines, so I just kind of disturbing it a bit so that way it looks maybe more natural. And then this here too, just a little bit. Oh, look at how neat that looks. Now if I went a bit deeper with the graphite and made sure to leave some of the original tile color, right, that's how you can make it look like really metallic. If you're working on a toned paper, then you can add in white charcoal to that. I try it sometimes on the white, and sometimes I feel like it makes more of a mess than anything, so I just kind of leave it out. But well, I take that back. Sometimes I do. Just depends. Just depends. So with that, and I'm just looking, it's like, well, since I've said it, why not? Let's just try it, because like right here, well, it works especially when you have some lines. So for instance, I'm just going to do this, because then I'm going over the lines also. See how that made, well, and actually this, I'm going to scooch it this way. And you just have to look at, okay, where is that line? Here's the line. And why am I not? Oh, this one is going to be here. That doesn't feel right. But we'll see, and it did help a little bit. So there you go. But it helps because it's also covering over a little bit of the black pen line. And so that adds to it. So that, white on white generally doesn't. And it kind of goes over some of the graphite, pushes it out of the way a little bit. But anyway, neat tangle, yes? So I'm going to fill in this other side, and you'll have already seen what that looks like because it's on the cover picture. If you enjoyed the video, would love to have a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with others, and if you liked it enough to see more, I'd love to have you be a subscriber on the channel. Of course, subscribing to the channel is free. If you are interested in maybe taking your tangling to the next level, and maybe you've never attended any kind of a class, I'd love to have you join me. I do classes weekly. Some are free, some have a fee. It rhymes. And you can find out more information on my website. That information is also in the description section below, where I have the links to the step outs. Also, if you go to the home, like my channel page, there's links on the header graphic there too. So anyway, would love to have you to join and join in on the fun that we have, and just being able to connect, because we have so much fun, and one cannot have too many tangling friends. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.